I remember looking at number 6 or 7 or something like that, and I said, yeah, I want that haircut, you know? And the barber asked me, and he goes, turns to my mum and said, he wants this haircut, you know, this boy wants this haircut, do you want to give it to him? And my mum turns up, comes right beside, she goes, no, take it all off, you know? So I'm like, you know, all the excitement is just... Coming from a single parent family, I mean, my mum never had much, you know, there was 5 of us, you know, 3 boys and 2 girls, you know, so my mum was working single parently handed, and I noticed that as I was getting older, I wasn't getting much haircuts, you know, so I had to go to school with an afro or trying to pat it down, and I remember my mum specifically, when we had the afro, she would get the comb and part the side to put a little parting in, you know, to make it that stand out a little bit more, you know, and I didn't like that. So eventually one day my friend was cutting hair, and he said, you know, I could cut your hair, you know? So he started to do it, you know, and I came up with a really butch haircut, you know, it was really... So in that time I started cutting hair. So I started to learn from the barbers, which I was going to at that time, and learning how to cut it. So while I'll be sitting in a chair, I'll be watching what he's doing. What blade is he taking up, or what type of guard is he using, and going over the hair and going against the grain. So it kind of built up my experience, you know, to learn how to cut hair. So I bought my first clipper when I never had any clippers. I started cutting myself, then I ended up cutting to my brother, then I started cutting to a few friends, you know, and it kind of started from there. There's so much what a cut does for somebody, you know, because I see somebody coming into the shop and the whole demeanor is low. I'm not saying specifically low, but you know, but once they get their haircut, they just feel like $1,000,000, you know, like they're putting on $1,000,000 suit on, and it's just a haircut. But the joy I get from it is making people feel good about themselves. You know, once you get that relationship, you know, it's really, really nice to have. You know, but personally, I get a good feeling in helping people, you know, in that sense. It's not just about the haircut, it's more about the experience, you know?